you? This is your girl Sage, aka Sage the Urban Witch, and I am on again for another live stream with you guys for today, okay? Y'all, I'm gonna give you a heads up now. My throat is a little itchy and it's a little scratchy. It just got this way like 10 seconds ago before I went to push the button, okay? So that's very, very interesting. You know, we know what that is, but like your girl always says, y'all, the message will get out, okay? We rebuke the bitches. So if I have to take a sip of my water, if I have to step outside for a little bit to cough so I won't be all up in your ear, we're going to have to do that, you guys. But hopefully we won't have any issues. But that's just a heads up, you guys, because I don't want to, start over, okay? And I'll be on here long enough with you guys giving y'all that tea that you need to set you free, okay? So while we're doing that, you guys, y'all come on in. Let me turn on my big screen, okay? So that I can see myself, and I'm going to turn down the feedback and everything. And yeah, so I hope you guys are doing well today. Okay, happy Thursday. This is Friday Eve, okay? We are headed into the weekend, okay? What are you guys' plans, okay? What do you guys have planned, okay? I hope that you guys, whatever you decide to do, that you're going to be safe, okay? And that you're surrounded by and doing it with people that you love, okay? Yeah, so having said that, guys, while you guys are coming in, okay, want to let y'all know that your girl has attention deficit, okay? So when you guys leave your lovely, beautiful comments, okay, in the chat, if I don't see them right away, and sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but if I don't see them right away, dear one, don't get discouraged, okay? It's not that your girl is ignoring you, okay? I'm not that way, okay? What will happen is that, oftentimes if I don't see it, that's because I'm in the ethers, okay? I'm giving you guys I'm giving you guys that tea that you need to set you free. I'm in the ethers, and so I'm not looking at the chat directly at that time. But then after the read, you guys, I will say hi to you guys in the chat, and I'll give you as many shout outs as I can, okay? All right, so that's how that goes, you guys. I want to let you guys know that coming soon, I'm going to be introducing my, what do I call it? Super chat, my $10 super chat mini readings, okay? We're going to do 2 sessions, okay? So we're going to have some mini chat readings on a Sunday. I'll choose a Sunday, like maybe every other Sunday. But of course, I'll let you guys know. So you got to turn on your noties and you got to, make sure you're checking the community posts, okay? And then also, you guys, on Fridays exclusively, we'll be doing $10 super chat mini readings for love readings, okay? Exclusive love readings. So that would be the time, you guys, if you want to know about a future lover, okay, a past lover, okay, if you want to know about a secret crush, if you want to know about how somebody feels about you, your neighbor, I don't know, your bestie that you hoping that it turn into something more than a friendship. Whatever the case may be, dear one, we're going to select Fridays, the day of Venus, to give you guys the opportunity to get your super chat $10 mini readings on love, okay? Love and romance and everything in between, okay? So I just thought I'd give you guys a little caveat. It's coming, okay? So check your or shall I say, check my community posts, okay, for all of the details as it becomes forthcoming, okay? Also, you guys, members only. I have opened up members only back up again. I'm going to give you guys I'll do a community post on it sometime tomorrow, okay? But for those who would like to join members only, okay, it is now open, okay? You guys can go and join and get those exclusive tarot and divination readings, okay? More tea that you need to set you free, but this is exclusive for only for those of you guys who are a part of my members only community, aka the Sage Squad, okay? And just for a nominal fee of $9.99, you guys will get, bi-weekly videos, okay? No later than bi-weekly, sometime even be more. Okay, I'm not going to do a schedule and set myself up like that, but they will be forthcoming. And right now we already have 7 members only videos that are already in the queue. Okay, so you guys can go ahead on and join. Thank you, Spirit. I'm tongue tied today. Go ahead on and join, and then you'll have more of that tea forthcoming. Okay, all right. So having said that, guys, let's get into it. Welcome to your girls super chat. I'm not super chat, y'all. Welcome to my live stream. Okay, I thank you guys in advance for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Okay, I thank you for those of you guys who are still continuing to purchase reads from your girl. I'm booked and busy. I'm tired, but I'm also very happy. I'm very blessed and fortunate, and I'm not complaining. Okay, all right, just want to make that clear. I thank you guys for trusting me. Okay, trusting me with your energy, to help you guys find some clarity on personal, spiritual, relationship situations. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of dynamic tarot readers in YouTube land, okay, Instagram land, and all of that good. So, for me to be a part of your choice, okay, I'm very honored, okay, to do what I do to help you guys. All right. All right. Also, thank you guys for your donations as well, okay, through my business website. I appreciate it very much. Okay. All right, so you guys should be up in here. Okay. All right, guys, so we're going to do a pick a card, okay? And the topic is on who has been trying to destiny swap with you, okay? Because, dear one, I'm hearing from Spirit that a lot of you guys may have sat back and you have wondered and said to yourself, I wonder why I'm not as further in life as I feel that I should be, based on, what I know, my intellect, my expertise, my gifts, my work ethic, my whatever that I have. And a lot of it, dear one, is because unbeknownst to some of you guys, and some of you guys may be aware, you've had, an unfair share come through Spirit with that confirmation. We know it to be true. You guys have had an unfair share of just warfare and people coming up against you because of who you are and what you got. So whereas people around you were making strides and being very successful and having that constant momentum and forward movement, you guys were constantly having to stop and pivot and, do U-turns and, circle back around and fight and, war and struggle, okay? Because there were people, dear one, that was around you, and some that was even from a distance from you, but that had peeped, a long time ago what you was working with, and they set out, dear one, to try to destiny swap with you. So you guys have had a lot of unfair, disadvantages because you always have had people gunning for your ass, okay? And you guys may have wondered why that is the case. Well, the case is because you guys have always had people trying to destiny swap with you, dear one. There are people, oftentimes your enemies, people around you that don't want to know that you're great, but they know it before you do. They'll set out to try to destroy you. They'll set out to try to take what you got. They'll set out to try to, take on your persona, your energy, your destiny for themselves, and then try to swap with you, so you end up with their raggedy janky ass karma, and then they have your good karma or your good dharma. Okay, people and families do it, people that date you do it. Okay, exes will want to circle back around and do it, secret crushes that ain't never been with you would try to do it, motherfuckers that don't know your ass from a can of paint will try to do it, people that see that you're destined to be somebody, that you're that up and coming rising star, and before you get a chance to get there, they will set out to do it. Justice for Nolan Wells. I'm gonna do a reading on that topic with Nolan very soon, about how their attempts to destiny swap with Nolan Wells failed with their raggedy asses. Okay, it's coming soon. So okay, so look out for that. Okay, all right. I'm sure that a lot of you guys that watch tarot, you guys kind of are hip to the game in terms of destiny swapping, what that's all about. Now, there's many ways that you can do that. You could do it through intimacy, when someone plugs into you, okay, literally, and, there's a transference of spiritual energy, come through Spirit with that confirmation, then, that's the way that they can destiny swap with you, okay? They are manifesting literally off of your creative and sexual energy, okay? When people try to go out of their way to make you struggle and, you're exerting so much energy and effort and, you're surrounded by a lot of chaos and shit, and you're constantly worried and you're constantly trying to fight to survive, that's a way that they'll try to destiny swap with you, okay? When people literally try to ritually sacrifice your life, your ass, when they try to unalive you, when they try to take your life, okay? That's another way that they will attempt to destiny swap with you, okay? When people go out of their way to sexually violate you, to do something against your will, okay? To take it by force, okay? That is a way to not only get you engaged in some type of public humiliation ritual. That's what sexually violence is. Yeah, if you didn't know, now you know. But also, dear one, that's also an attempt to destiny swap with you, okay? Yeah, the diddler know all about that. Pedophiles, they know all about that, okay? Yeah, traffickers, rush hour traffickers, they know all about that, y'all. But that's a little bit of the tea for those of you guys that didn't know, okay? Yeah. But let's get into it, y'all. So I've given you a little bit of the tea in terms of what destiny swapping is and how people try to go about it. Now we're going to focus on who has been trying to destiny swap with you, okay? So we have two piles here, dear one. We have pile 1 and we have pile 2. So for those of you guys who chose pile 1, we have the card soulmate, twin flame, friendship, and romantic partner, okay? That's for those of you guys who chose pile 1. And then for those of you guys who chose pile 2, we have exhausted, burned out, burdened, and empty, okay? This is for those of you guys who chose pile 2, okay? Now, for those of you guys who, whether you have chosen pile 1 or 2, again, just to reiterate, this is your energy, okay? The energy that you yourself is currently exuding at the time of this read, okay? That's for you guys so that you can follow along, okay? All right, so for those of you guys who chose pile 1 and we have soulmate, okay? I'm hearing from spirit, dear one, right off the bat, you're the type of person where, because of who you are, because of, what you're working with, a lot of you guys are easy on the eyes there. A lot of you guys, you have those talents, gifts, and skills, and, it's like you shine, you stand out in a crowd. A lot of times with you guys not even trying to, you draw a lot of attention to yourself. Dare I say, some of you guys, because you're introverted, you may say to yourself, well, damn, Sage, you're right, because I draw a lot of unwanted attention to myself, okay? Yeah, I feel you, boo. I feel you, okay? But, you're the type of person, dear one, where based on this, okay, you guys always have people that are quick to try to latch on to you, rather, trying to, claim you, as a lover, as a soulmate, they come out of the woodworks. I had a dream about you, and I heard from the Lord. I heard from Allah that you supposed to be my woman. You supposed to be my man. You my if you don't get your ass on and get some more, damn it. If the Most High, my ancestors and my spirit didn't talk to me first and hit me to the game, ain't no way in the hell that they bypass me to go and talk to you, because I don't know your ass from a can of paint. Get your ass out of my face. Come through, spirit. But dear one, you are the type of person where you exude this type of energy where you have all of these stage 5 clingers, these stalkers. You have people, dear one, that they claim they straight, and then, or they claim that they're straight, but then when they see you, and this could be a same-sex type of situation, all of a sudden, dear one, they're questioning. Come through, spirit, with this confirmation now. We know it to be true. All of a sudden now, dear one, they're questioning their sexuality. Well, damn, I thought I was straight. I thought I liked men, but hell, like the same collective. Well, goddamn, I don't know. Am I fluid? Am I bent, goddamn it? Because, a collective look good now. Maybe we soulmates, maybe we twin flames, because I never felt this way before. You got people like that, dear one. You got people, you guys are the type of people, dear one, where you draw people to you. These motherfuckers already be in relationships or relationships. They be married, but then, they claiming that it's complicated, Meanwhile, they wife, or they husband or whoever the hell they with, they baby mama or baby daddy, or add some more onto that, plural, okay? They all the way somewhere else on the other side of town or out of the country, and they're presenting themselves to be, single and available, but they're very much so attached. But dear one, they'll go out of their way to make a fool out of themselves because they want to be with you so bad. They'll lie. They will omit the truth. They'll try to seduce you. They will try to, just really be deceptive, a goddamn Decepticon, because they want you so bad. They won't give you all of the information. They won't give you the deets about them, their life, their past, and so that you can have, that type of choice where you have options and you can decide based on the facts, okay? Not based on assumptions, not based on what a motherfucker told you and want you to know, but based on the facts. You can decide for yourself, dear one, if whether or not you want to, play their game, okay? I'm hearing that old school song, playing your game, babe. Come through, spirit. Your game, baby, yeah. Just you and me. Come through, spirit. I believe old school. I believe that's Barry White. Yeah, that's Barry. He got that low voice. So he be like, playing your game, babe. Your game, babe. Yeah, but anyway, y'all, okay? This, the people that you guys attract, they're always, finding themselves in situations, or they're being deceptive. They're not giving you the truth for you to make a decision based on all the facts, okay? But, they want to claim you. They want to possess you. Motherfuckers don't know you. They went on one date. They had 2 phone calls, okay? They sent 1 gift. They sent one raggedy ass rose, 1 raggedy ass flower. Okay, and then all of a sudden, you belong to them. You're theirs. Okay, and you like, what the fuck? I don't know you like that, partner. Slow down. Slow down. You on probation. Okay. No, you can't come up in my house. No, you ain't moving in. No, you can't meet my little one. You can't meet my baby because I don't know you yet. Okay. It's like, you guys attract people, dear one, where they're trying to rush in so fast. And it's like, okay, that should be a warning sign, because it's like, damn, partner, where's the fire? Where's the rush? Okay. But you guys are the type of person, you guys are the type of people, dear one, where at first chance encounters, you guys may have always heard people say, the most corniest shit to you. It was love at first sight when I saw you, baby. It was, I just knew you. I had a dream about you, Nah, no, you haven't. Nah, you haven't. Okay? You're delusional. You've been fantasizing about me, but I guarantee your ass, you ain't had no dream about me. You don't know me. Okay? Yeah, so this is for, come through, spirit. This is for those of you guys who have chosen pile 1. Okay? So now, dear one, that I've given you guys a bit about your energy, okay? Let's tap into the ethers, y'all. Let's get a little tea and find out who has been trying to destiny swap with you, okay? Come through, spirit. Yeah, we have Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. Dear one, this is someone that sees you as the truth. They see you as someone that has something that they really need to be a part of. They feel as though they can really get something off the ground. They can get some clout off of you. They can get some type of prestige with you, okay? This is someone, dear one, they literally want to destiny swap with you by sleeping with you, okay? I'm hearing and I'm seeing right now, come through, spirit, that is up and is stuck, okay? So this is someone that definitely wants to, their way of trying to destiny swap with you, dear one, it would be like, them trying to, be intimate with you and literally plug into you to manifest off of your creative and sexual energy. This person sees you guys as like one of a kind. Your energy is rare. And I'm also picking up in the ethers that a lot of you guys, you're very, very easy on the eyes, okay? And you're the type of person, dear one, when you have this type of, I'm hearing like earth angel. I'm hearing like etheric type of appearance, whether you are a divine masculine or a divine feminine. Some of you guys, you give this aura now where it's kind of like people they're guessing and they're wondering, which way do you flow? You look like you're so beautiful that both sexes want you. Do you like girls? Do you like guys? Do you like both? Cause guy, you fine as fuck. What do you like? Okay. I'm hearing, I kissed a girl and I liked it. Come through, spirit. Somebody wants to, do that with you. They like, damn, I'm a girl. She a girl. And I want to kiss her. I want to see what it's like. Cause goddamn, they look like they working with something. And I just want to be down with what they with. Okay. It's like it's giving that, dear one. But it's also given that this person, they have the type of energy where it's kind of like It's all for themselves. They don't want to really be with you, dear one, and consider you to be an equal. They see you as someone where, you'll give them a leg up in some type of way, okay? You'll give them a good look, okay? You'll give them some type of status or clout. And whatever that you have that you're working with, yeah, they want it, but they don't want to pour back into you where it'll be that type of, reciprocity, like that infinity 8 symbol where I give it to you, you give it back to me. I give a little, I receive a little, back and forth, in and out. I'm investing in you, you're investing in me. This type of energy, dear one, of this person that wants to destiny swap with you, they don't want to be with you and it be like an equal, mutual, beneficial exchange. They want to be with you where they're getting all of the good, all of the essence, all of the money, all of the destiny, all of the clout, okay, all of the good health, all of everybody eyes on them. And while they're pulling everything out of you, dear one, you're literally the one that is becoming drained. And you're losing out, you're losing your good mojo, you're losing your health, you're losing your peace. It's like this person, they'll come towards you, dear one, but they want to, literally like project their bad karma or whatever onto you because they need you to boost them up. It's like they're looking at you, dear one, like, you're a battery and they the plug and they want to plug into you and get that supercharge. Okay, this is how this person is looking at you. And this is someone, dear one, that is trying to destiny swap with you. It's someone that's trying to get to the top, by getting it off of someone else instead of working hard for themselves. Okay, it's also giving, dear one, this is someone that recognizes that you're very spiritually protected. Okay, the universe listens to you guys. You're very tuned in and tapped in. You have a powerful relationship with the universe, nature, the cosmos. Okay, it's like you have like a magic wand, and wherever you point it, it's like you are attracting things to you. You are a powerful manifester. It's like, you literally can look at a person or touch a person. Like, you have a magic wand. You're like, poof. Because I'm a healer, I'm going to heal you. And, because I look good when you with me, poof, you're going to look good too, okay? Because I got the skills to pay the bills. When I get with you, poof, you're going to have it too. Come through, spirit. It's like this person is looking at you like that. So they see you as, a way to connect to you so that they can get what you got and they don't have to work hard to get it, okay? This is someone, dear one, that wants to try to destiny swap with you, okay? Also, dear one, it's also giving that this is someone, dear one, they don't know how to come through, spirit. They don't know how to live on their own. So this is someone that's very codependent. This is someone that, they have to be in some type of relationship with somebody because they can't pay bills on their own. They can't, this energy that I'm tapping into, dear one, they ain't got a motherfucking, they can't rub 2 nickels together to make a dime. They ain't got nothing in their name, whether it be a house or an apartment, a townhome, a condo, whether it be, a vehicle, okay, whether it be assets. Some of them, dear one, they don't even have a fucking bank account, okay? They may have a joint account, is somebody else's name is on it, and that's the only reason why they got an account, or they don't even have an account at all, okay? Yeah, this person don't have credit. They don't have anything in their name. It's giving leech, it's giving parasite. It's giving that this person has, long time ago, they have learned how to use what they got to get what they want, especially when it comes in the area of romance and finance. And you would come to ask yourself, well, this person is very attractive. Why do they, why are they trying to latch on to me? Why do they want to be with me? Because, everything that they have, dear one, is an illusion. It's optics, okay? It's not theirs. It's like, this is a fake flexer here. This is a love bomber, okay? This is someone, dear one, where, they, at the end of the day, they can't really offer you nothing but, dick, come through, spirit. But they can't offer you no stability. They can't offer you, no peace. They can't offer you nothing because, they're looking at you like, you're a transaction to them. They're going to try to lock you down, but hell, they got to have 3 in the possible. It's like they playing spades and shit, just in case you leave, or just in case you leave before they get their claws all the way entrenched into you, or just because, just in case something goes south. Now they got to have some extra. They got to have another place to go, another roof to go to over their head. They got to be able to have another car to drive. They got to be able to have another somebody to fund their lifestyle, okay? And this is someone, dear one, oh, they are a uber destiny swapper, because wherever they go, they're always, it's like this person leaves, I'm hearing from spirit, come through spirit, they leave behind a trail of tears. And people that they have been with, it's like their family members, their friends, and everybody else. By the time this destiny swapper leaves this person, people be looking at their victim like, God damn, what happened to you? You done lost a lot of weight, you look malnourished, or you done gained a lot of weight, you done let yourself go, or you got a lot of bags under your eyes, girl, like you're getting sleep, or damn, you've been in and out of the hospital going on, you just look like you just fading away. Girl, you used to have such beautiful, long, luscious hair. Your hair is thinning out. You're getting out alopecia. What's going on with you? What's going on with you, bruh? You ain't never smoked before. You ain't never started drinking before. Well, why you doing this? Why you doing that? Because by the time, come through spirit, by the time this motherfucker has left someone, they have become a former shell of their self, of who they used to be. This is how you can tell this is a destiny swapper. And it's like, as soon as you enter a relationship with this person, dear one, you was fine before you met him or her. But goddamn, and when you into the relationship, all of a sudden your ass is spiraling downward, out of control. You losing sleep, you having nightmares, you gaining weight, losing weight, having health issues, okay? Insomnia, can't sleep, anxiety, this and that. Your peace is gone, your balance is gone. You used to have a schedule. You used to put yourself first. You used to really engage in self-love and self-care. All of that is out the window. Meanwhile, this person is blowing up. They getting all types of opportunities. Everybody want to be with them now. Wasn't the motherfucker looking at their way until they came into your life. Now, all of a sudden, they wearing your energy, so they look good. They're wanting everybody want them. So now you got competition, okay? That's how you know it's a destiny swap, okay? That's this type of person, dear one, that wants to destiny swap with you. So this could be someone that's in some type of, delusion or fantasy that, they belong to you and you belong to them. They could have some type of parasocial relationship with you, okay? This could also be someone, they don't know your ass from a can of paint, but, they feel as though just because they're lurking and watching you online or keeping tabs on you, or just because, they're lurking next to your cubicle at work, they act like, they supposed to be with you. They know about you just because they know that you like, a coffee at Starbucks, or a frappuccino with, 2 pumps of this and 3 scoops of that. You like, your favorite kakalaka makalaka. Just because they know that, dear one, superficial shit, they act like they know you. It's supposed to be. So this is some type of weirdo here, okay? It's giving that, dear one. This is someone that wants to destiny swap with you, and it's based on trying to connect with you in an intimate type of way, trying to create some type of illusion that they're the one for you. They're the man or they're the chica for the job, okay? They should be your number one pick and your only pick. And this is regardless of what they got going on, okay? Because like I said, dear one, some of them, they're already attached now, but they're greedy because they look at every type of situation as a transaction. I gotta lock one down, but just in case something go wrong, I gotta have 2 and 3 and 4 more on the side. So I'm always, I always got energy coming in. I always got somebody funding my lifestyle, giving me money. I always got somebody giving me cooch or giving me the D, okay? Or, I'm always, available to give that to them so that I can get something back in return. This destiny swapper here, dear one, they only look at people as, transactions, okay? What can you do for me, okay? This is the person, dear one, that has been trying to destiny swap with you, okay? Some of y'all know who this mud duck is. Y'all know who this gutter rat is. And for some of you guys, you may have a sneaky suspicion of who it is, okay? But by the end of the day, by the end of this read, you're going to know for sure, okay? Come through, spirit. So let's get some more tea, you guys, okay? Who is the person who has been trying to destiny swap with you, okay? Come through, spirit. We have the King of Wands, the King of Wands. You guys, this is someone that considers him or herself, okay? If this is a woman, this is someone is exuding like masculine, ambitious, take charge, leadership type of energy, okay? Or this could also be a masculine that is exuding that same type of energy. But dear one, this is someone that, they consider themselves to, or they, shall I say, they present themselves to be like some type of gatekeeper where, it's like they set themselves in a position where they literally manipulate people into needing them, into needing something from them, whether that be information, whether that be love, validation, whether that be a business opportunity. It's like this person, they'll find out they'll take tabs on people, they'll keep tabs on people, they'll intrude into people's boundaries, into their business, into their information, just to try to find out, okay, yeah, I want to know, I need to do a dossier on this person, I need to know what's the best way to get in where I fit in, because I need to feel needed, I need to feel like I'm the number one source, where at the end of the day, for a person to feel as though the only way they can be successful or happy or, on top is to be with me. I have to be the one that's providing the answers. I have to be the source of this person's world. So whoever this person is, dear one, whoever this person who has been trying to destiny swap with you, this is someone that has been heavily watching you. And this is someone, dear one, where they're always trying to keep tabs on you because they desperately want to know all of your weaknesses now. They want to know your strengths because they want to know what it is that they're going to try to take from you. But then they also want to know all of your weaknesses because then they want to know where are the points in your life where you're vulnerable. So that's the point where they're going to try to get in. Oh, you're a loner, but you want friends? Okay, I'm going to be the best friend that you ever had. Okay. Oh, you're the type of person where, maybe you had a rough life and, your parents, died at an early age. And ever since then, you have been the person where you had to go out and get it and get it out the mud. And, you've been that go-getter. You have that grit. You don't have no safety net. So if you're the type of person where you operate where if anybody's going to get it done, it has to be you or it won't get done. Oh, so you a hard worker. Okay, so you loyal. Okay, so I know, when push come to shove, if I just so happen to get in your life and do a bait and switch on your ass, I know that you ain't gonna leave. You are used to making it do what it do. So bitch, you gonna take care of me. You gonna take care of daddy. Okay, then I could sit on my ass and play PlayStation all day long or watch sports or play video games and eat up all your baby cereal at 12 o'clock in the afternoon while you go out and get it. Okay, I'm gonna use up all your water when I take a shower, when I wash my ass. Okay, but I don't ask me to pay no light bill now. That's not what this is about. Okay, I'm gonna use your vehicle, or I'm gonna say, hey baby, I can drive you to work. You just work so hard, let me do it. Nah, they'll present themselves, they want to try to help you out, but they just want access to your vehicle so that while you gone working, okay, they around hoeing. They pretending as though they vehicle, that nice Tesla come through spirit, that nice, Wrangler, that nice, Jeep, that nice, Mercedes, that whatever, that Hellcat, whatever you got, girl, whatever you got, guy, that you done worked so hard for. Oh, while you gone and working hard, okay, got me working day and night. Come through spirit. Yeah, it's giving that. While you out working day and night and shit, they driving your car, okay, and fronting and pretending as though it's theirs, and they paying the car note on that motherfucker. They paying the insurance, they getting it maintenance, they getting the oil changes, and they getting, they doing the detailing and the cleaning. Oh, they really fronting, dear one. This is the type of person who has been trying to destiny swap with you. They definitely want to get in where they fit in. This person is a user. This is also someone, dear one, whether they're male or female, they do exude this type of masculine energy, and it may throw you off because you may get it twisted that the arrogance that you're being shown by this person, you might confuse that for confidence. They're not confident, they're arrogant. And the reason why they're so arrogant, dear one, is because, they have a lot of different people in the background that you don't see. Yeah, they got a lot of people in the background that's funding their lifestyle, that's propping them up. And when they come to you, or when they try to come to you, it seems as though, dear one, they got it together. They got it going on. They're stable emotionally and financially. They got dividends, and the ends meet, and all of this and all of that. Okay, they got the good credit. Okay, the weight is up. They got their weight up. Okay, but again, dear one, it's all a facade. Okay, when you look behind the curtains, and when when you move slow and ask the tough questions to get the easy answer, you'll find out this motherfucker is really just flexing and pretending as though, they the king sitting on the throne and they got the answers and they the gatekeeper and they got, what you need. Nah, no they don't. But they see you as someone, dear one, that got what they need, and they, as soon as they get an opportunity, they will bait and switch with your ass. And this is another way, dear one, how a person destiny swaps with you. Because you'll go from being that go-getter and working hard for yourself and building for yourself to all of a sudden now, dear one, because your feelings are involved, okay, and because your lower regions are involved, okay, and the pheromones and the oxycontin and all of this and all of that has got involved. Now you done gotten a little stupid, okay, so now you didn't switch your game up to building for yourself to now you pouring all of that into this destiny swapper that's receiving all of your time, all of your energy, all of your hard your money. You essentially would be the man in the relationship where this person, though, they pretended as though they was the one that was coming to build with you together, like a collaboration. Okay, but nah, this ain't no collaboration. Okay, and this was a type of person, dear one, who has been trying to destiny swap with you. This could be someone that you guys know, because you might have dealt with this person, as an ex. Some of y'all, you guys, this is a former lover. Some of you guys, hell, for one or two of you guys, this could be an ex-spouse. Okay, yeah, and some of y'all, this was a person that had a secret crush on you because they goofy and they lame and they ain't got no game and they just sat back in the cut lusting over you, but they never really stepped to you. But they can do the janky juju though. They've been doing that. Okay, this is someone, dear one, come through spirit, that has been trying to destiny swap with you, okay? Because whoever you are, dear one, you yourself, you're a boss, okay? You're in a leadership type of position, something that you work very, very hard for, come through spirit. And even as I look at the blue here, okay, the blue representing the throat chakra, there is something that you guys do where, you have been placed in a leadership position and it's based on your ability to communicate very effectively, okay? It's your gift of gab, it's your creative expression, okay? It's the way that you communicate, either by words, okay, written communication, verbal communication. It's also given that you guys are dominant in some type of field where communication is ruled, okay? Yeah, online, technology, okay? You could be a podcaster, you could be a singer, a writer, a motivational speaker, somebody gripping a mic, okay? That's in there, okay? You're like a powerhouse when it comes to sound waves and communication. And whoever this person is, dear one, they know that because they've been watching you, okay? This is someone, dear one, who has been trying to destiny swap with you. I'm hearing they want to take your spot. They want to take your position, but they want to do it in a very crafty way. They still want to be with you. It's not like they want to swap with you and then leave. Nah, because they consider you to be a meal ticket. They want to continue to have access to you, to plug into you, to get what you got. I'm hearing transfer funds, transfer energy, everything that you have, your energy, your essence would go to this person. And they're securing that under the disguise of being your soulmate. Well, they got 24/7 access to you. They need a charge. They need a boot. They need a kick up in their energy. They need to plug in, so to speak. You right there, all they got to do is go get some wine or cook, one of those, they little dinners, okay? And turn on some music and, it's time for them to recharge, dear one. But it's like, they do all the pomp and circumstance, but the heart is cold. They don't give a fuck about you, okay? They just give a fuck about fucking you. Come through spirit, that's for somebody. And this is how they destiny swap, dear one. And this is the person that has been trying to destiny swap with you. Yeah, come through spirit. Let's get some more tea, you guys, okay? Who has been trying to destiny swap with you? Who has been trying to destiny swap with you? Dear one, this person could also be in the public eye, says spirit, okay? This could be a sports athlete. This could be a DJ, a podcaster, okay? Come through spirit. This could be a reality TV personality, okay? This could be someone, dear one, that's into satellite radio, online radio, mainstream radio. This could be what do you call those people? And people that do interviews, okay? newscaster or some type of journalist. Thank you, Spirit. This could be a journalist. Yeah, it's giving that, okay? They grip a mic. They grip a lot of things, okay? If this is a male, they definitely grip their dick, but they also grip a mic, okay? It's given, they have a lot of bravado and they're very cocky, they're very arrogant because it has something to do with, number one, what they're doing. They may be popular or well known in some way, shape, or form, but number two, they're cocky because, like I said, they got a lot of people on their roster. They got a lot of people that's in the background that's funding their lifestyle, and it makes it appear to those that don't know this person that they're just getting it out the bag on their own. But nah, they got a lot of people in the background that's giving to them, that they're plugging into. It wouldn't just be you, dear one, but they definitely want you. It's something about you. I'm hearing like you're the golden goose, okay? You're the golden egg. It's also giving whoever this person is, dear one, who's been trying to destiny swap with you. This is like a romance scammer. This is giving like love fraud here, okay? Yeah, this is the person where the first thing that come out of their mouth, you should know to run, to exit stage left quickly and expeditiously, because they're going to be talking that bullshit, him or her, about, ooh, love at first sight. I had a dream about you. I feel as though, I'm destined to be with you, or if they're a creative type of person, they write songs about love, singing about love, don't know a motherfucking thing about it. Yeah, they know about lust. They know about infatuation. They know about fantasy, dear one, but they don't know nothing about love, okay? Let's get that clear, okay? This person could also stutter. I'm hearing heavy Virgo, heavy Taurus, heavy Cancer come through, Spirit, okay? Yeah. All right, now, so let's get some more tea for you guys, okay? Who has been trying to destiny swap with you, okay? Come through, Spirit. We have the Ace of, what is this? Thank you, Spirit. I almost said Ace of Cups, okay? We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is a liar, dear one. Someone that wants to destiny swap with you. This is someone that, go out of their way to present themselves to be something that they're not, okay? It's definitely giving bait and switcher. It's giving a Decepticon person, I'm going to tell you what I think, you want to hear so I can get in where I fit in, okay? So that I can, play my position and get out of you what I want out of you, okay? Yeah, it's giving that, dear one. It's also giving pathological liar. And also, dear one, the flip side of everyone, this person has been trying to destiny swap with you because, they feel as though, you are the truth. You got something. You got some type of secret sauce. You got something where it's like, damn, when you speak, a lot of people listen. It's like, you're tuned in. You're tapped in, dear one. Like you have the secret mysteries. You know shit that people just don't know. You know shit that, you can't go to school to get the knowledge that you got, okay? You can't go to school for it. You can't get certifications for it, okay? You're not going to do nothing strange for change in order to get this type of information, okay? It's like you guys get the download. So it's also giving that you guys come from a very powerful bloodline, okay? You guys could come from an ancestry where you have medicine men, medicine women, shamans, and other like. You yourself, particularly if you own your girl's channel, holler at your girl, you are one yourself, okay? Whether you're in the beginning stages of that, being, tuned in and tapped into your psychic and intuitive gifts and abilities, okay? Or, whether you're a little bit down the road and, you're kind of like, very experienced with the thing, okay? You're on different levels, okay? Spirit says there's levels to this shit, okay? But whoever you are, dear one, this person, simply by looking at you, they know that you're the truth, dear one. They know that you're very tuned in and tapped in. You have that mystery knowledge. And, they look at you and they say, well, damn, I know a little something, but I don't know like collective know. Then see, the difference between you and them, dear one, is that, you know what? You was born into it. And they were sworn into it. Come through, Spirit. And there's a difference. See, automatically you out trump them because your knowledge is hidden, is embedded in your DNA. Whereas, they probably have some type of, raggedy, fake ass Kundalini experience, through doing shrooms and drugs and shit. And, bending people over and bending over, being power bottoms and, the bottoms of power, this and that and that and this, okay? Because, that's how they try to tap in, okay? If you guys didn't know, now you know. Something about that pineal gland, your third eye. When you hit that pineal gland from your root chakra, aka from your anus, you automatically shoot and pass through all of your chakras, from the root, the sacral, the solar, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown chakra, just from that act. Okay, that's what sex magic is. Okay, and that's why in the sacred text, the Most High was against the act of sodomy. Okay, not necessarily against the act of homosexuality. I'm teaching now, I really don't have time to go into it, but for those of you guys who are down with the shit, there is a difference, because a woman can be a sodomite as well. Okay, yeah. Okay, get me out the ethers, okay? We gonna have to, it's spirit say it be so, y'all. We can tap into that at another time. But I say all of that, dear one. I say all of that to say that this particular person, they're definitely someone, dear one, that they see you as someone where it's worth the fight, it's worth the challenge. You're worth the chase of trying to get in where you fit in, where this person can plug into you, and they're going to get the knowledge. They're going to get the transference of your knowledge, your mystical knowledge, your DNA embedded, coded, bloodline gifts, your intuitive talents, gifts, and abilities, just by tapping in to you, literally. This is what people do. Y'all know people do this. Some people do this for a living now. They have cults and gangs and secret societies. They just go around targeting motherfuckers to do it, recruiting motherfuckers. They be on university campuses and at the freshmen, aka what they call fresh meat, yeah, to recruit them, to get with them, okay? They do this all over all parts of society. Yeah. And whoever this person is, dear one, speaking of society, they themselves could be in a secret society, okay? So they think they know a little something. But see, for those of you guys who are part of your girls collective, everything that they know, you get the downloads automatically. Some of you guys have already been getting the downloads, and so certain things that you hear from your girl Sage, it's nothing new, it's just a confirmation. And others of you guys, you are currently awakening to that, but they still recognize you as being very powerful, okay? Based on your knowledge, based on the truth, okay? You got something that they want, you got something that they don't have, and they mean to try to get it from you. And this is an act of destiny swapping, okay, in order to get it, okay? All right, I'm going to give you guys a few more cards, y'all. I don't need a lot of cards, as y'all can see, because I be in the ethers, okay? The cards are just for your visual pleasure, so you can have something to look at while I give you the tea that you need to set you free, okay? Holla at your girl. Yeah. But let's pull a few more cards, you guys, okay? Let's see what comes out, okay? What does Spirit want you guys to know at this time regarding, someone that has been trying to destiny swap with you, okay? Come through, Spirit. We have this is in reverse, so let me flip it so you guys can see it, okay? It says rest, okay? I just heard no rest for the wicked. Come through, Spirit. That's for somebody, okay? We got rest in reverse. So right off the bat, dear one, okay, this person who has been trying to destiny swap with you, this person has been very restless, very anxious, as they've been keeping tabs on you. And they see, dear one, that, if you're not stopped, if they don't get an opportunity to stop you in some way, shape, or form, you're going to pass them up. You're going to supersede them. And whoever this person is, they're very, very envious of you, and they're like competing with you on the low, back in the cut. You may not know this, okay? But this person, they're one, whoever they are, they watch your every move. And it's like they don't get no sleep, okay? They wake up in the morning thinking about your ass, and they go to bed at night thinking about your ass, okay? And dear one, this person, they see you as someone where, you naturally, you have natural high vibrational energy, They look at you and they like, damn, is she on something? Is he on something? No, you got a natural high, dear one, Now, every now and then you might partake of the herb, okay? Because, what they say, the herb come from, the land, okay? I'm hearing Peter Tosh, okay? Legalize it, yeah, and don't you criminalize it. Yeah, come through, Spirit. That's old school. Peter Tosh there, okay? Yeah. So some of you guys, dear one, people look at you and you're like, nah, baby, I got a natural high. I don't need to drink. I don't need to do all them drugs. I don't need to pop pills. I don't need to, I don't need to ride the white horse, okay? I don't need to do none of that, okay? Nah. I have a natural high. So this person, They want to destiny swap with you, dear one, because they see that because based on your energy, you got the power to manifest because you have the energy to. There's only 24 hours in a day, dear one, but it seems like you're able to get a lot done. With your 24 hours in a day than the average person, and certainly more so than this person, dear one, who has been trying to destiny swap with you. Okay, I'm hearing high energy. I'm hearing go getter. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing that you dream dreams, you see visions, and you write a vision, you make it plain. Next thing you know, you done popped out with a strategy. You got the blueprint and you're going out and you're getting it, okay? And you know how to get the bag, and it's like, all you have to do is tap in. All you have to do is sit still. All you have to do is rest. All you have to do come through spirit is drown out a lot of, excessive chattering and people and things vying for your attention. And then, the manifesting is on point, okay? It's in full effect, okay? Now, whoever this person is, dear one, they are the exact opposite, and that's why they're looking at you. This could be someone, dear one, they're very lethargic. They don't have that self-starter type of energy. They need someone to always speak into them, hold their goddamn hand. They need an excuse to go out and get it. They got to be in a relationship too. They're not a self-motivating type of person. So if they don't have any outside validation or anyone pushing them, propping them, lifting them up, they're not going to go out and get it. They're not going to do it. So, they're looking at you, well, like, damn, how is it that you got this mojo, you got the blueprint and I don't? So I'm hearing heavy envy, but they're coveting your gifts, okay? It has something to do with your energy and your peace and the fact that, hey, you can just sit down and devise a plan, and people don't have to give you a whole lot of, insight, a whole lot of information. People don't have to cheerleader and, prop you up and do all types of things. They ain't got to do none of that, dear one. Shall I say, you ain't got to do none of that, okay? Because you know who you are, okay? But they got it. And so they're looking at you like, damn, if I'm with this person, come through spirit, if I'm with this person, I don't have to work hard. I can sleep late. I can get up and still make it do what it do. Because this person, man, I'm telling you, they got the sauce. They got the energy. They're recognizing you, dear one. But again, it has to do with them being greedy, them being selfish, and they want what you got. They want it all for themselves. And they don't want to work hard. They don't want to have to get up off their ass to do anything, okay? It is giving that, dear one. Okay, so this is the person, dear one, who has been trying to destiny swap with you. Okay, now I'm gonna give you guys one more card. Okay, one more, and then I'm gonna give you guys some signs, and then we're gonna move on, y'all, to pile 2. Okay, so come through spirit. Who has been trying to destiny swap with my collective? Okay, who has been trying to destiny swap with my collective? Let's see. Come through spirit. Okay. So we have the card, you guys, running, escape, denial, and excuses, okay? Come through spirit. Dear one, this is someone where, they don't have any type of stability. They're all over the place. They go from house to house, roof to roof, okay? They go from friend's house to mama's house back to, I don't know, they grandma house back to a baby mama or a baby daddy house. It's like it's giving vagabond spirit. This person is always running. It's also giving, dear one, that whoever this person is that has been trying to destiny swap with you, it's like, they don't know how to be accountable. They're always running from responsibilities. So this is a type of person, dear one, where, as far as relationships are concerned, they'll get in a relationship, in the beginning stages, in the love bombing stages, when it's all good in the neighborhood, when everything is all spicy and hot and new. But as soon as the getting gets good and as soon as it gets serious, and now they got to take off that mask and put away that representative and really show up in terms of who they are, they can't handle that. Because, see, they like the fantasy. They like the chase more so than they like the real deal. They like the idea, the fantasy of love rather than true love, what it really is, okay? The ebbs and flow of love, they're not going to stay around for that. They'll run, okay? This is a runner, okay? Yeah, they're a runner, they're a track star. Come through spirit. Yeah, that's this person right now, okay? That's the energy that is giving. It's also giving, dear one, this is a person where, they're trying to hide and run away from their identity, who they truly are. So again, okay, with a sexuality tip, they can be presenting themselves to be straight when they're really either bisexual or they're not, okay? They're fluid, okay? They're bent like a motherfucker. Now they gonna run away from the truth. They gonna run away from the real identity and go and try to hide. They'll go to try to escape, okay? This is also giving someone, dear one, they're constantly always trying to be out of their body because they don't like to face reality. Reality is boring to them. Reality feels like a trap to them. So this is someone, dear one, where they're always trying to get high, okay? They're always looking at, movies, cartoons, anime. They're always, watching that goddamn porn, okay? Yeah, they're always doing something to escape. They want to be out of their body. They want to be in an illusion, in a fantasy. So they run from the truth of who they really are, okay? They escape from the realities and responsibilities of the world. If this is a male, dear one, despite this person's fluid sexuality, they may have a lot of baby mamas and they have a lot of children that they don't take care of. They're not responsible for. They run. So they got a baby mama in Texas. They got a baby mama in Atlanta. They got a baby mama in Canada. They got a baby mama in Montana. They got a baby mama in LA. They got a baby mama every motherfucking where. Okay, they run. They're a runner and they don't take care of their kids, okay, because they're always making excuses. Well, I can't be here and be there for all of y'all. I gotta take care of this. I'm on the road. I'm a truck driver. Yeah, motherfucker. We also know that you full of shit and you a goddamn mud duck. Because if you knew that you had that type of lifestyle, if you knew that you didn't want to settle down and be stable, then why did you get yourself in this type of situation? Okay, this is a runner here. This is a person that always makes up excuses. They got more excuses than a goddamn man going to jail. Okay, that's this person, dear one. And this is the person who has been trying to destiny swap with you, okay? Yeah, it's like, they feel as though if they get with you, they gonna get a good one. They gonna get a golden goose. And then they don't have to run no more. Then they'll finally have some sense of stability. They want you to be, that person, that stable force in their life and in their home, okay? So they want you to, they want your ass, if you a divine feminine, they want to lock your ass down, dear one, destiny swap with you. And then, you'll be up in the house, chained up, locked up, taking care of all of they goddamn raggedy ass kids that they got from here and there and every motherfucking where, while they still out, being irresponsible, while they're still escaping, but they're wearing the illusion of being stable. This is someone, dear one, they will marry you in order to destiny swap with you. Because, this is the type of motherfucker, dear one, once you marry their ass, if you decide to get a divorce, damn, I'm hearing that old school song. It's cheaper to keep her. It's cheaper to keep her. Come through spirit old school. It's cheaper to keep this motherfucker because, you'll be paying alimony, palimony, spousal support, this and that and that and this. And that's whether you're a woman or a man. It don't matter. Because this would be their way of destiny swapping. You would have all of your wealth, your good health, you would have all of your purpose, all of your energy to build and put forth into yourself. And then you get caught up with this person, everything that you worked for would be his, okay? Through a settlement, through a divorce, through a separation, or through this motherfucker just being some goddamn ball and chain that you can't fucking get rid of. And then you'll discover that, damn, it's cheaper to keep this motherfucker because he gonna try to take, or she gonna try to take, come through spirit with that confirmation. We know it to be true. He gonna try to take, or she gonna take every goddamn thing that I work for. The devil is a lie. We gonna sleep in a different bedroom. Your ass upstairs, I'll be downstairs, okay? Yeah, don't bring your hoes up in here, because we got our babies, motherfucker. Stay your ass in the basement. Or go to the attic and I'll stay on the main room. But we ain't getting no divorce because I be damned. You're not going to take everything I work for. You're not going to force me to have to liquidate my business, okay? And I'm not going to be, I heard this for somebody. I'm not going to be going on tour breaking my motherfucking neck, okay? I'm tired just to pay your raggedy ass off because you're a goddamn loser. You're a parasite. This for somebody. Somebody did one. It was a plan. It was a setup from the get up all along. Okay. Whoever did one that is trying to destiny swap with you, this giving this type of energy, well, they'll marry you. Oh yeah, they'll make it seem like what I say, love at first sight. You a soulmate. Yeah. Teach me how to love. Yeah, they coming in with all of that shit. Baby, I've been watching you. I just believe you the one for me. I'm the one for you. We gonna be a power couple. We gonna do this together. Saying all of that shit, okay? Meanwhile, as soon as you get locked in, yeah, they know you making money. They know you got it going on. You gonna take care of their ass. They gonna do a bait and switch on your ass. That's what they gonna do. And so their form of destiny swapping, if I lock you down with a baby, or if I lock you down in a contract, a binding contract, marital contracts or binding contracts, business contracts or binding contracts, go into business with me, baby. Let's get this off the ground. You got, the skills to pay the bills, and, I got the charisma, and together we can come together and, we can do this thing. Nah, you'll be doing the thing and he'll be doing you, as in doing your ass over, okay? Nah, it's giving that. That's how they would try to destiny swap with you, dear one. And you'll be like, God damn, everything I worked for, now this motherfucker get half. Or, every time I go on tour, every time I make money, he get a percentage. Ain't this about a bitch? Yeah, this is how they would try to lock you up. And I'm hearing from Spirit, lock you down, shall I say. A lot of people, dear one, as quiet as it's kept, they're going through this situation right now. Some of them, y'all know them. They're in the public eye, but they can't tell you that, either because they're embarrassed, okay? Or either because, they locked down, they're binded with an NDA. They can't say nothing, okay? And they can't afford to get sued no more. They can't afford to be dragged through court no more, because goddamn, they done already discovered that, it's cheaper to keep her. It's cheaper to keep you, you raggedy motherfucker. Stay out my face, okay? Take your ass downstairs. I'll go upstairs, okay? We're sleeping in separate bedrooms, okay? I hate your ass. I gotta work because of you, Destiny swapping. That's what it's giving, okay? All right, y'all. So that's the tea that you need to set you free. I'm going to give you guys some signs, okay? And then we're going to move on to pile 2, all right? All right, here we go, Spirit. Come through, Spirit. For those of you guys where this message most resonates, you or they, dear one, could very well be an Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Libra, Cancer, Gemini, Sagittarius, if I didn't say so already, Scorpio, and Virgo. Specifically, I heard Venus. So someone could have a specific Venus, Virgo, and Venus placement. That's for one particular person. And whoever that person is, dear one, this is someone that's in the public eye, or someone that is affected by someone that is in the public eye. And they have found out, unfortunately, the long way and the strong way, that damn, it's cheaper to keep her. This motherfucker has a destiny swap with me. They tricked me. They baited and switched me. Okay? Yeah, it's giving that, dear one, okay? So that's for those of you guys, dear one, that chose pile 1, okay? Yeah. All right, y'all. Now, let's get into it, okay? Pile 2. For those of you guys who chose pile 2, we have the card Exhausted, Burned Out, Burdened, and Empty, okay? Again, dear one, this is the energy that you guys are exuding at the time of this read, okay? So I'm hearing from Spirit, dear one, you guys are the type of person where, you're in a season now where, you're working hard now. You're making it do what it do, but goddamn, you're tired, okay? You're tired because, it seems like you have a lion's share of responsibilities. It seems like even though, you're always the one that you don't have no safety net, and you got to get everything and do everything on your own, okay? Or you have little to no help. Everybody still be trying to, dump all of their shit onto you. Everybody still be like, oh, well, look like Lisa can handle it. Lisa, she hanging tough. JoJo hanging tough. Well, let me call them and see if they can help me with this. Let me call them and see if I could borrow. Let me call them and see if I could have. Let me call them and see if they know. God damn, okay? Can you call me, motherfucker, at a time when you don't want something? Can you ever just pick up the phone just to see how I'm doing, just to see if I'm goddamn breathing? You always want something, okay? Come through, Spirit. Yeah. For those of you guys who chose pile 2, It's giving the energy that somewhere down the line, long time ago, someone had branded you guys to be the caretakers, not only the caretakers in your family, not only the caretaker of yourself, fend for yourself, goddamn it, don't need nothing from me. I don't want you to be a burden, okay? Loving you and supporting you is a burden, so take care of yourself, that's for somebody. But also somebody branded you, dear one, as being the caretaker for the world. Like motherfuckers just come up to you, people you don't even know from a can of paint, people that you're trying to date and establish something and you want it to be balanced. They come in saying that, but it's going to end up being different. You're going to end up being exhausted because you'll be doing all of the work. You'll be doing the lion's share. Who put a stamp on your forehead and said that you was a goddamn scapegoat and a damn workhorse and mule for the whole goddamn world? Okay, so for those of you guys who chose pile 2, you feel like that. You feel like, I get to the point, Sage, I don't even want to pick up the phone. I get to the point, I don't even want to meet no person new. No new friends, okay? And fuck love, because every time I turn around, they do the bait and switch on me. I end up giving more than I receive. I don't even know why this keeps happening, I call a family member or a family member calls me. They give me 2 minutes to tell how I'm doing, and then the rest of the damn phone call is all about them. Woe is me. What can you do to help me? Can I borrow? Can I loan? Can you come do this? Can you do that? What you doing over the weekend? When you going on vacation? Can you do this for me? God damn. It's giving that. Even for those of you guys where you're divine feminines and you're single mommies and you're holding it down by yourself. Motherfucker act like you got extra money. Like you got money to fund them and give them. Okay? Meanwhile, they wouldn't do nothing but take that money and go gamble it or do something stupid with it. And you need the money to, make sure that you taking care of you and your little one. Making sure that, the lights stay on, the water stay on. Okay? Paper always in the bathroom and paper towels always in the kitchen, and little one got snacks in the goddamn kitchen cabinet. Come through, spirit. And still beyond all of that, they act like you could do more. You can do more. You can help me. Okay, this energy is pissing me off now. Okay, but this is the energy, dear one, that you guys are exuding. So it's like wherever you go, it's like people scope you as, you're the leader. You're the caretaker. You're the problem solver. You're the mediator. You can do this. You can do that. And half the time, motherfuckers expect you to do it, dear one. They feel entitled for you to do it without even saying thank you. This is on your job. This is in your businesses, your business world, your business life. This is in your personal life with your relationships. This is in your family life, okay? Your family of origin, those that you grew up with. And for some of you guys, even the family that you have married into, okay? For some of y'all, it be goddamn strangers. I don't know you. Why you walking up to me asking me for this and want me to do this and do that? Motherfuckers will make a beeline straight to you. They'll pass everybody else up and look dead at you. Do, 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 do. Can you help me? Can I borrow? Do you have? Do you know? Nah, I don't know shit. I don't know Nathan. Leave me alone. Okay? It is giving that, dear one, whoever you. And also, last message, y'all, because goddamn, I got to get out of the ethers and I got to give you your read, okay? Turn me loose, spirit. Yeah. But the last message for those of you guys who chose pile 2 is that, you guys could be the type of person where you're in a lot of careers or jobs that is considered like service work because of who you are. Okay, you're very empathic, but you're also very knowledgeable, very professional, very skilled. So you guys could be in those high powered but very taxing, draining type of careers. You could be in nursing, medical care, teacher, professor, social worker, is giving that. Okay, you could be EMT, ambulance drivers. Okay, you could be into what do you call those trade professions? You're the first person that somebody calls when they're in a bind or they need help. Okay, y'all could be the fellas out there and maybe some of the ladies. Okay, you could be into construction. Okay, you can be into real estate, house flipping, okay? You can be into, plumbing, lighting, electrician, HVAC, those type of jobs, okay? You can be a mechanic, okay? You can be a landscaper, okay? It's giving, you're good at a skill or at a trade, and it's like you're the type of person that everybody calls when they need help because you're the one that got the skills to pay the bills. But goddamn, you're exhausted, you're tired, okay? Yeah, it's giving that for those of you guys who chose pile 2, okay? Spirit wants y'all to get some rest now. Spirit wants y'all to learn how to say no now, okay? And there are a lot of people that's peeping you guys' energy, and it's like they're going to be having you on the radar trying to target you and say, hey, yeah, I know she tired. I know she looking for a stepdaddy, hey, she looking for somebody to pay attention to Junior. I know it. I could see it on her face. And they'll be using that, dear one, as a point of contact to get in where they fit in and to try to destiny swap with your ass, All of a sudden, you're going to be taking care of their motherfucking ass like they your second child instead of, your man or, your woman, okay? Destiny swapper here, okay? All right, y'all, that's a little bit of your energy now. Let's give you guys some of the tea, okay? Some of the tea that you need to set you free, all right? So, Spirit, tell my collective who has been trying to destiny swap with them, okay? For those who have chosen pile 2, okay? Let's see here. All right, we have the 3 of Wands, you guys. We have the 3 of Wands, okay? So for those of you guys who chose pile 2, the person that has been trying to destiny swap with you, this is someone, dear one, that they go back and forth. They're wishy-washy, okay? It's like, they're all talk, no action. They piss in the wind. They don't have no vision. They don't have no plans for the future. They're always going back and forth, okay? They can't make up their mind. They always think, dear one, that they got plenty of options, but they sit on their ass and they don't get anything off the ground, okay? This is someone, dear one, that has been trying to destiny swap with you. It's giving, dear one, that this person has always tried to put you in some type of situation where they were always trying to make you an option, okay? They always wanted you to be low-hanging fruit rather than, forbidden fruit. Motherfucker, if you want me, get your weight up, come up on my level, but don't go out of your way to try to, knock me down and break my spirit so that, you can reach me because you just a low-level, low-tier type of motherfucker. Come through, Spirit. But it's giving that, dear one. So whoever this person is, dear one, who has been trying to destiny swap with you, this is someone, it's like they can't make up their mind what they want. They're always in limbo. This is a type of person, dear one, where, they can have a lot of friends and, a lot of them are friends with benefits because they don't know how to bring closure to anything. They don't know how to let a situation or a person go, okay? Yeah, they're greedy, okay? They want, it's like they play spades like, with relationships. They want a 2 and a possible, okay? Yeah, they want a 3 and a maybe. Okay, yeah, this is this person. And they're always looking ahead. They're always goosenecking, trying to, figure out what's the next best thing. What's the next shiny thing, okay? Because they think that, dear one, they all that and that they deserve the best when they ain't the best, okay? This is a motherfucker, dear one, that, they want 9s, 8s, 9s, and 10s, but they only like a 5 or a 6 at best on a good day. Okay, that's this person, dear one. This is someone, dear one, that has been trying to destiny swap with you. So this one, dear one, this could have been someone that you guys know that may have tried to put you guys in some type of third-party fuckery, okay? They wanted to put you on the side. They didn't think that you was worthy of being a wife or being, the main one in a committed relationship. They wanted you to be on the side. They wanted you to be a toy that, they just take off the shelf and play with. And then when they get finished, they put you back. And you was like, hell nah. Who you fucking with, bruh? Who you listening to? You got me fucked up. That's not how I roll. That's not how I gets down. Okay? It's all or nothing with me, okay? I ain't gonna be no number one. I'm gonna be the only one, okay? You ain't gonna have no goddamn whole harem with me in this motherfucker. Okay? Yeah, that's for somebody. But this person, dear one, whoever this person is that has been trying to destiny swap with you, they've always been trying to, belittle you, humble you, demote you, bring you down, make you feel as though, your expectations are too high, make you feel as though you're doing too much, you want too much, you asking for too much. This is someone they want, they're used to gutter, okay? They're used to randoms. They're not used to somebody like you. So they never knew how to approach you, okay? But they still know that they want to be with you. This is a raggedy motherfucker here, dear one. This is also come through spirit for that confirmation. This is also giving someone, dear one, where they would definitely want to, be intimate with you, plug into you, but not even pour into you. I say they want to plug into you, but then they want to go and pour into someone else, okay? So, they want to take your good ideas, your good energy, your good mojo, your essence, and then they want to go and feed it into somebody else, help them prosper with that particular person and not you. Okay, so this is, dear one, this is given that this is someone that just sees you as an object. This is someone that sees you just as a plaything, as a toy, but they also see you as someone that you're working with a lot, but they're hoping that you don't know it. They're hoping that they can play on your top. They're hoping that you got some type of vulnerability where they can get in where they fit in and present themselves to be, your knight in shiny armor or princess, what you need. And meanwhile, everything, dear one, that they would be taking to you, they going back and they putting it into somebody else. It's also given that this person is so janky and raggedy that they got somebody, dear one, they got this nasty ass Bonnie and Clyde type of situation where, the hole that he went, or she, vice versa, male or female, put it where it fits. They would be down with the fact that, hey, yeah, go to her, go get her. Look like she got some money, look like she got some this, look like she got some that, and then, come back and bring that to me. Yeah, it's giving that, dear one. This was very janky. So for one particular energy, dear one, that has been trying to destiny swap with you, this is someone that has a partner, or they have like a partner in crime, and this partner and they both, they recruit people, they go out on missions, they target people, they looking at you, dear one, whomever you are, and whoever this person is with, they like, yeah, well, she can join us, or he can join us, or okay, well, just go ahead on and present yourself to be single. I'm gonna stay back in the cut and I'm gonna be quiet. Now, don't do no stupid shit now. Don't fall in love with the bitch. Don't fall in love with the hoe. Okay, don't make me go crazy now. Don't make me blow this shit. Okay, I'm gonna stay back in the cut and I'm gonna be quiet. And now you go and do what you do and present yourself to be single. And then whatever you get from her, get her money, get her this, get her that. Come and bring it back to me. Come through spirit with that confirmation. We know it to be true. So yeah, dear one, this is a person now that has been trying to destiny swap with you. They're involved. They're in cahoots with somebody. This person could be in another city, another town, another state, on the other side of the country. And but they still very much tied down, okay, with this person. And the person, they want, for all intents and purposes, they down for what they doing. They down with the shit that they with. Because this person is a hedonist just like them. So they'll get in there with you. They'll take you down. Let me take you down. Baby, let me take you down. Get your ass out of here. I will take your head off, nigga. Talking about some take you down. Okay? Come through spirit. But this is this person, dear one, where, the person that they're currently with, they like, yeah, bring her on in. Okay? Yeah. The more the merrier. Or, I'll just sit back in the cut and pretend as though, you single, you go get the money. Okay? You go get the this, you go get the that. Okay? You go, get her to co-sign for us so we can get this house. We can get this vehicle. Okay? We can start this business. Go and tell the bitch that you love her so we can get this line of credit, so we can do this. There is, dear one, somebody back in the cut now. This person is orchestrating this whole scenario for this person to come after you, to be some type of destiny swapper. It's like, oh, she got talents. He got talents. He got gifts. He got skills. Go and, transfer that energy on to us. Hell, I've been trying to get on. I've been trying to pop off. Ain't nothing popping off. This bitch over there doing it by herself. Or she over there, doing this and doing that, making it do what it do, with not as many resources as we have. Now, how is this? Why is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, she got the sauce. He got the sauce. Go get her, okay? You got my permission. Just don't fall in love with the hoe, okay? Yeah, it's giving that, dear one. This person is janky here, okay? Destiny swapper. All right. Let me give y'all some more tea, okay? Who has been trying to destiny swap with you? This could also be, dear one, spirit says, somebody that's in the public eye or someone that is well known. Also, dear one, you yourself could be in the public eye. maybe not as popped out now as you are destined to be. That's for somebody. And for some of you guys, dear one, yeah, you already in the public eye. People know you. And if I was to say your name, people would know who you are, okay? Because I do read for a lot of different energies, dear one, just to let y'all know, okay? From the higher echelons of society, from Tom the CEO all the way down to Paul the janitor and everyone in between. So, you could, Trina wanted to come out. That's for somebody, okay? So yeah, dear one, you're in the mix, okay? Yeah, somewhere you in there, okay? Bars. So let me give you guys a little bit more tea, dear one, okay? So Spirit, who has been trying to destiny swap with my collective, okay? Who has been trying to destiny swap with my collective, okay? 2 came out. I'm going to just take that one. Let me be nosy and see what it is, though. Yeah. This is someone, dear one, that they would try to come off as a goody-goody. They would try to come off as someone that have your best interest at heart, but is very much so giving Decepticon. Is giving wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, that's the caveat for somebody. Okay, let me put the card back. Okay, now the card that came out on top, dear one, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is giving someone, dear one, they rush in. They don't, have a plan. They don't try to strategize. They don't think about tomorrow. It's like everything is about now. They want it now. Okay, it's giving, yeah, they're very hedonistic. It's giving, they're all about the flesh and what the sacred text says. The pride of life, the lust of the flesh, the pride of the eye, some shit like that. Okay, I'm paraphrasing. Okay, but it's giving, dear one, that whoever this person is, they just rush in. They it's like they want you to be on the whirlwind. They want to sweep you off your feet. They want to, woo you and cool you, make you feel as though, woo, where have you been all my life? I've been waiting on someone like you. This is someone, dear one, they will invest a lot of money in whining and dining you because they want to present that illusion that they got it like that, okay? And, they don't want to give you a chance to, be rational, to think, they'll call you up, get your bags, pack a bag, I'm sending somebody to come get you. We going over here, we going, we flying over here, we flying over there, we're going to Paris for the weekend. Okay, pack up. Okay, it's like they have you on a whirlwind. What you doing? Well, I just got through doing my everything shower, and I got a face mask on. Hell, I'm getting ready to go to bed. Nah. Cancel all of that. Okay, put some clothes on. We getting ready to kick it to this place. I just got an invitation to go to this party. Okay, we got to be here in an hour and a half. Get dressed. Okay. Is giving, whirlwind, whoosh. I don't have time to think. I don't have time to sit down and figure out who is this person? Where is this going? What does he or she want from me? What is this all about? At the end of the day, is giving that, dear one. So this is someone that, who has been trying to destiny swap with you. This is someone, dear one, they want to present themselves to be, the number one candidate, the one that could be your everything, okay? And, they want to swoop in. They don't want to give you a chance to think. It's like they want to be, just swoop you off your feet. You're full of dopamine, You're full of, going here, going there. Lights, camera, action is that, and you don't have time to think, because if you were to sit down and rationalize and think and ask the tough questions to get the easy answers, you would find out that this person, is giving Decepticon. This person is giving, romance scam, is giving love fraud, is giving, I just want you the way I want you, play your position, do what I say, and you're gonna get something out of the deal. But don't think that this is anything serious. Don't think that you're gonna get a better deal out of this than me, because hey, this is what I do, bitch. This is how I roll. Okay, so play your position. I'm just in this for a good time, not a long time. But then in the meantime, whatever you got, I want it, and you got something that I want, and I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna partake of that. Okay. Oh, you got skills, you got talents. Oh yeah, okay. I'll swap that from you. I'll lie to you and tell you I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna introduce you to some producers, to some writers. I'm gonna hook you up with some people. Oh, you need an attorney, you need a this, you need a that. I got you. Oh, you need somebody, you need a reference, you need a referral. I got you. But everything, dear one, that they would give you would have strings attached, and at the end of the day, you would realize that the cost of them helping you was too much. Okay, because They're going to get more out of the situation. They're going to get more out of the deal than you. But they knew that. That's why they came on so hard and so fast. They didn't give you a chance to think, okay? It's giving that, dear one. This is someone who has been trying to destiny swap with you. So now, this energy that I'm tapping into, are you the type of person, dear one? Are you artsy fartsy? Are you the type of person where, I don't know, you have a certain look that a lot of people that are in the industry, or a lot of people that are in leadership positions, that they like? They like you. They want to be with you. They pick you. They choose you. So you may have a lot of, people in the industry, sports industry, movie industry, music industry, that may be clawing at you. They might be sliding in your DMs. They might be trying to holler on Instagrammy. They might be trying to, like all of your shit on TikTok, okay? They might be in your live stream on Twitch, okay? Yeah, they checking you out. Is giving that, dear one. But this person, they really just want a destiny swap with you, okay? And they know that, the best way to get it, they want to have fun with you. I'm hearing kill two birds with one stone. Not only can I siphon them of their energy and their essence, but goddamn, I'm going to have a good time while I'm doing it. And this is also the type of person, dear one, they'll feed you a lot of lies and illusions. They'll feed you fantasies. Oh, okay, I'll get you put on. I'll introduce you to, my producer, my writer, my bandmates, okay, my guitarist, okay, my piano player, that's for somebody, okay, yeah, I'll introduce you. Nah, no they ain't. No they ain't. I'm telling you, they're not, okay? They want something else, okay? Yeah, it's giving that, dear one. This is someone that is that has been trying to destiny swap with you. And if you're not already in this situation, for those of you guys where this message resonates and you're artsy fartsy, or you're in the public eye in some way, shape, or form, you're destined to be, and you know that. So this message is a confirmation to you. It's nothing new, okay? If this is you, okay, if you're not in the situation already with this destiny swapper, is coming down the pipeline. And so this is your PSA, okay? That's for somebody, okay? All right. Let's get a little bit more tea, dear one. I'm probably going to pull like maybe one or two more cards, okay? And then I'm going to give you guys your signs, and I'm going to turn it loose, okay? Yeah. All right, so Spirit, let's let them know who has been trying to destiny swap with my collective, okay? Who has been trying to destiny swap with my collective? Come through, Spirit. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone, dear one, where on the outside, it looks as though they got it, okay? They present very well. They dress up nicely. They clean up nicely is what I'm hearing from Spirit, okay? And I keep hearing all that glitters is not gold, okay? So on the surface, it appears as though this person has it going on. I'm hearing their clout, their prestige, or whatever they got. It's like it's rented, okay? I'm hearing it's like on layaway. It's like, it's only what it appears to be, like it's on credit, clout on credit, but beneath it on the surface, there's so much shit going on underneath. They don't have anything real. They don't have anything tangible. They got more debt than they have assets, okay? Yeah, they have more clothes. They have more, things that they have consumed. But it's like the material possessions they don't own the material possessions per se. The material possessions own them because they put so much into it and they're not getting anything back in return. It's just like a prop, okay? It's giving, what you see is not what you get. But if I present it in such a way, hell, who cares? Because you're going to think it. And by the time I fool you, I'm already be up in there to get what I want out of you, okay? It's giving that, dear one. So this is a King of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Someone, dear one, I'm also hearing 15 minutes of fame is up. This could have been someone, dear one, where, not too long ago, or maybe back in the day, they was on top, okay? They had the clout. People knew their name. People was checking for them. But people ain't checking for them no more, okay? For one person, I just heard one hit wonder, okay? For another person, I just heard, just on the decline, okay? On the decline, okay? Ooh, I also just heard on the down low, okay? That's for somebody. So whoever this person is, their one who has been trying to destiny swap with you, is giving that their time in public, their time to be popped out, their time to be on the scene, okay, with the gangster lean, letting everybody know what they got going on. This person could also do lean. That's for somebody, okay, come through spirit. Yeah, it's giving, dear one, that, their time is up, okay? They ain't popping no more. People ain't checking for them no more. But they still are desperately trying to hold on to that facade, okay? It's giving, yeah, bruh. Yeah, sis, you used to do that back in the day. But what have you done lately, okay? What have you done for me lately? Ooh, yeah. Come through spirit, old school. That's Janet, y'all. But it's giving, this person is still trying to ride off of what they used to have, what they used to do, who used to know them, and, where they used to go, who used to be down with them. But it's given that, that's not the case anymore, dear one. And that's where you come in. You bright and shining star. You girl, you guy, you look good. You so easy in the eyes, okay? And you ain't even arrogant with it. You're very humble, okay? But unlike this person, dear one, that's, giving heavy fraud, okay? What you see is what you get when it comes to you, okay? And this person has definitely been watching you, and they know what you got based on what they see. And they want it. They want to partake, okay? They want you to lift them up, boost you up, okay? It's giving, damn, if I get with this person, I'm going to be back on the scene. Damn, if I get with this person, I'm going to be a buzz. I'm going to be the latest thing now. It's like it's giving this person, dear one, they want to create some type of buzz for themselves off of you. They want to ride off of you, off of your clout. And they'll do it to, they can stir up some type of drama, some type of seedy, scandalous type of situation. Of course, it could be a lie. But, on social media, people are quick to believe a lie over the truth because, it's sensationalism. It's going to give them the hits, okay? It's going to give them the likes, the shares, and the subscribes. It's going to make people raise their eyebrows and say, hey, what's going on with this person? Let me check this person out. Because who they with. Let me check this person out because who they talking about, okay? It's giving that, dear one. So this person, dear one, I'm hearing in a lot of ways, their way of trying to destiny swap with you, it's like they want to use you as their muse. They want to use you as their come up. And simply by being associated with you by name or, by proximity of who you are or what you're doing, they're going to get put on because, they're associated with you in some way, shape, or form. Because goddamn, they ain't been out there. They ain't been popped out in a while now. And they ready to get back out on the scene. They ready to come out with you, collective. Can they roll with you? Can they be down with you? I want to be down. I want to be down with you. Come through spirit. Yeah, old school. That's Brandy. Yeah, dear one. Somebody want to be down with you. But you better believe, though, they would get more out of the situation. They would get more out of the connection, more out of the collab. Come through spirit. They would get more out of the partnership than you. Okay, but you're definitely a good look for them. And for some of them, dear one, they already know that if they was to get with you, their money, where right now they're flexing, right now they're in arrears, right now, they're in debt, okay? Right now they owe more than they got. But if they was to get with you, dear one, it's like, you're automatic collateral. You're going to boost them up, okay? You're going to turn them up right. Their Wheel of Fortune is going to turn up right, okay? It's giving that, okay? Yeah, this is some energy for some of you guys, dear one, where this message resonates. Do you know that you're destined to be in the public eye? Huh? Do you know that you have the skills to pay the bills? You got the sauce to be the boss, and people looking at you, and people want to ride off of you. People want to clout chase off of you. People see you as their meal ticket, so you have to be very, very mindful of who you allow into your world, because people seeing you as a walking gold mine. Did you know that? You need to know that, okay? That's for a lot of somebodies where this message resonates, okay? Yeah, you're destined to be out there, okay? A lot of people looking at you guys right now. You don't even know it. Spirit says, don't believe the optics. Everything is not what it seems. Meaning, you all may not at the time have a very big following. You may not have a lot of people coming on with, verified blue, gray checks, whatever the hell, most people can buy them now, but you know what I mean, okay? You may not see those type of people on your platforms, rooting for you, encouraging you, following, liking, sharing, all of that. But Spirit says, do not be deceived. A lot of these people are watching you, but you don't know it because they're in, burner phones, VPNs, they're in, hidden browsers, okay? They're in quote unquote incognito or troll accounts, but they're watching you, okay? They're watching to see how long it's going to take for you to pop out, for you to get to a point where, hey, maybe they can reach out to you and it won't be like a ding in their reputation, a ding in their character, because they see, okay, well, they've leveled up to a certain point. So now it makes sense to reach out to them. But I can't reach out to them now. They only got, 2,000 subscribers. I got to wait till, at least they get, 50,000. And then, I'm going to reach out. I'm checking them out. I'm watching how they handle things. How they do what they do on their own with those little resources. They doing all of that. Yeah, this is definitely someone to watch. And I'm watching them, but they don't know it. But they're soon going to know. I'm just waiting for them to get their weight up. That's for somebody. That's for you. Spirit says, keep going. You don't know who's watching you. For some of y'all, it's your favorite reality star, model, okay, designer, mogul, producer, writer, okay, singer, rapper, sports athlete, okay. It's a lot of different podcasters come through Spirit. For some of y'all, there are certain people that are social media content creators and influencers that you admire, okay. They ain't no different than you, except for they've been working at it longer than you, harder than you, so they have a little bit more to show for it than you. And so the only difference between you and them is time, because time has shown that, hey, they in it to win it. And so now people are seeing their hard work and their work ethic, okay? Well, you in the same boat, dear one. It's just that, you got to keep on going. You can't quit. You can't give up. But this person, a lot of them, dear one, a lot of them come through Spirit. This is for somebody. A lot of you guys, where you looking at certain people and you admire those people are watching y'all, they checking y'all out, and they admire you too. And they have the clout, the prestige, they have the resources, they have the connections to tell you yes and to change the trajectory of your life. Whereas up until now, perhaps you guys have had a lot of people that have told you no. That's for somebody. Okay, yeah. You don't know who's watching you. And Spirit says, for those of you guys where you know you're special, you're destined to be somebody, you don't have a lot of followers, but you got a lot of motherfuckers that stealing your shit, and then they'll go and get more views than you. Now that's for somebody. Whether you a singer, a creator, an artist, I don't know, a goddamn tarot reader. You got people that's watching you. They got higher views than you, more clout than you. Some of them are connected to people in the public eye, connected to people in leadership positions, and they be watching your shit all the time, steal your shit, the stuff that you said or made a video on or a vlog on or a Twitch stream on. You'll go and get 300 goddamn views, and they'll go and steal your shit and go and get 300,000. So it's not, that you ain't got what you got and you ain't working with something. The only difference is that they're seen by more people. They're noticed by more people. Have you guys ever been in a situation where you're telling the truth, the raw, unadulterated truth? And, the truth is well received, but because people don't know you yet, because you don't have a large following yet, your truth is not going to go out into the ethers. It's not going to go out to the audience very, very far, because your momentum at the moment is limited. But somebody else, dear one, they can say the same goddamn thing that you said word for word verbatim, but because they have a larger following, a larger reach, what maybe only 20 or 30 people saw on your end, 500, 600,000 or more will see on their end, is not the truth. The truth is still the truth, but it's just that, the perception of them getting a bigger reach because of who they are and their name, because they've been out there longer. So the only thing that you have working, that you consider to be against you is time. You're going to catch up if you don't quit. People are going to see you. They're going to catch wind of you, and your word, your weight, what you're working with is going to carry. But it's like a ripple effect. The more that you keep pouring into it, the ripple gets bigger, 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 but you can't stop. This is the same way that it started for the other person, dear one, the other person that's watching you. Because some of y'all need to know that somebody was about to quit. Somebody was about to give up. Somebody getting tired. You're getting discouraged. And Spirit said, and I'm going to put some funk on it, God damn it, don't quit. Keep going. Y'all got people that's watching y'all that if you saw them and you saw that face behind that account, it would blow your mind. You'd be like, oh, what? Hell no. I know this person ain't watching me. I know she ain't watching me. I got all her work. I got all her art. You know, I got all of this. I got all of that. I've been to this concert, that concert, da 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 da. Yeah, that one. They're watching you. That's for somebody. Who needed to hear that message? That's your tea that you need to set you free. Spirit say don't give up, okay? Now your girl, because you know I paraphrase shit, because you know I'm just like that. Spirit say don't give up, and I said don't give up, god damn it. Don't you quit, okay? Yeah, that's for you, whoever you are, okay? All right, I'm going to give y'all one more message, dear one. And then I'm going to turn it loose. Spirit says, you know, I've given y'all enough tea, okay? So last one, we're going to ride home with this one, okay? We got let me turn it over so you guys can see it. We have the death card here, death card, okay? So we have the death card in reverse, dear one. Spirit is saying, dear one, whoever this person is that has been trying to destiny swap with you, this is someone, dear one, where you have defied the odds, because this person has been doing some janky juju towards you to try to, you know, I'm hearing ritually sacrifice your ass to try to take you out, okay? For some of you guys, it's like they want to take you out for an insurance policy, so they want to get money off of you. That's like destiny swapping with you, because, you know, they can't do nothing with your gifts with their dumb, stupid ass, but they can still make money off of you if they can unalive you through some type of insurance policy. Somebody, dear one, I'm hearing from Spirit, it's like they want to steal something from you, something that is owed to you. Maybe somebody died in your family, dear one. This is for one person, maybe two. They left something to you, but you got written out of the will, or you got bamboozled out of something that belongs to you, an inheritance, property, land, a trust, gold, something like that, okay? This is their way, dear one, that them trying to destiny swap with you by taking your shit that will propel you, you know, your inheritance that will propel you further, set you up further and higher and quicker, you know, for your destiny and your purpose, where maybe you don't have to work so hard. Come through, Spirit. Maybe you don't have to put up with shit at that job that you really don't want to, if you had something coming to you that was destined for you, that belongs to you, but you got a motherfucker trying to keep it from you. Now, see, this is pissing me off here now. Hold me back, Spirit. Now, for those of you guys where this message resonates, where, you know, somebody's trying to destiny swap with you guys by taking something from you that belongs to you, an inheritance, something from a will, some type of property, some type of tangible material possession. For others of you guys, dear one, somebody is trying to, you know, destiny swap with you because they're trying to bring death to your love life, okay? Somebody is destined to be with you. This person, dear one, they are well established and they have a good heart. And it's like I'm hearing yin and yang. Like you guys are like a puzzle piece to each other. Like you lock in. You got something he or she needs, and they got something you need. And when you guys come together, click, it's a match. And you guys are going to be very, very powerful together. And the things that you're going to do together, it's not going to take a long time. Accelerated speed, because 2 is better than 1. Because you holding it down on your own. This person is holding it down on their own. But goddamn, when y'all come together, y'all going to be a force to be reckoned with. I'm talking to somebody. So somebody, dear one, they may have, I don't know, did a little scrying. They might have done a little bit of mirror scrying. Okay, water scrying. They might have thrown some bones on you. Okay, they might have tapped into your Akashic records, and they did a little bit of this, a little bit of that, just enough to see a little bit of what was coming down the pipe for you. And they've been trying to stop and block what you got coming to you. Some of them, dear one, it is giving Cinderella. It's giving, you know, the prince that's coming for your ass. They trying to dress up one of their raggedy, ugly ass fucking daughters, stepdaughters, or some bitch, some hoe, okay, to take your spot, because they want, you know, that destiny builder to be with them instead of with you, because whoever this person is, dear one, this is your divine counterpart. Okay, it's giving that this person that is a destiny swapper, dear one, they could be trying to do a lot of cloak of invisibility spells against you guys, where, kind of like you feel invisible, like people can't find you. People that are of a high vibration can't find you, but all the low vibrational mud ducks and those goddamn roaches, they see your ass. Okay, yeah, because somebody did a cloaking spell on you, dear one. This was like, some type of, destiny swapper that wanted to put a death to your destiny. Okay, yeah, it's giving that. Okay, for some of you guys, dear one, somebody wants to just do a ritual sacrifice and take you out. Somebody wanted you to get sick. Somebody wanted you to have a freak accident. Okay, some of you guys, there's a certain type of health issue that runs in your family through your bloodline. Okay, because as when it comes to the bloodline, dear one, not only are you privy to the bloodline blessings, okay, but you're also privy to the bloodline curses. Okay, so some of you guys, you could have in your bloodline, you could have people that, high blood pressure, heart attack, strokes, asthma, cancer, all of those types of, not good things running your bloodline. And there is someone, dear one, that knows that. Okay, they've been trying to use that against you. They've been trying to attack your health so that you can have an early demise, and therefore they could cancel your destiny. Okay, your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, your purpose would be in the cemetery right with your ass, or in the crematorium right with you, because you never would have been able to get it off the ground if it was up to this person, dear one, that is trying to destiny swap with you. So a lot of you guys, you need to know, when it comes to destiny swapping, it's not all the time that the person is trying to take your gifts or something from you for their self. Sometimes they're trying to take it from you so that you don't have it at all. And they don't care, because whatever you got, they don't know how to use it. You beautiful, your beauty not going to transfer it to them. But if you have that gift of beauty, and beauty is a gift, y'all. If you didn't know that, you need to know that. Okay, beauty is a gift that will open up doors for you, because we live in a very visual world. Don't you know spirit knew that? Don't you know the Most High, your ancestors knew that? That's why some of y'all as fine as you want to be. You better recognize that your beauty is a gift, baby. Now, sometimes it could be a double-edged sword. Okay, because you attract a lot of mud ducks. Okay, you attract a lot of tire biters. Okay, but then also, dear one, there are people, and person in particular, who this particular energy that I'm reading for. This is someone, dear one, well, they know that you're beautiful, and your beauty is going to open up doors for you. And then, your mouth, your talent, your gifts, your skills is going to keep the door open. And they don't want you to have that. So come through spirit with this confirmation. We know it to be true. So, they're used to, they want to, their version of destiny swapping with you is like, hey, her beauty not gonna come to me, because I already know I'm a dumb, ugly motherfucker. But you know what? I can block her destiny, because somebody's gonna look at her that is established, and they gonna help her. They gonna help her rise, or they gonna help him rise. Somebody gonna see him. They gonna see that they dress up well. And then on top of that, they got the gift of gab, and they're talented, and they're gifted. They're a total package. And they're gonna give them an opportunity. They're gonna open up doors of opportunity for them that I never would have been able to have. I don't want them to have this. I'm going to block this. Come through spirit. So some of them, dear one, they're trying to block your your beauty. Some of them are trying to, block your good health. Okay, they're trying to cause you sickness, premature death. Somebody is trying to, do a cloak of invisibility spell on you. Okay, somebody wants you to have a life of poverty. They want to, curse or bring death to your wheel of fortune. Okay, whether you're going to get it through, your own hands, okay, your own sweat equity, or whether you're going to get it through, meeting a person that's going to lock in with you, your destiny person, okay, your counterpart. Whether it be that way or whether it be the other way, they trying to block it. This is how they're trying to destiny swap with you. So for those of you guys where you may be around certain people, and you've seen when the fangs come out, when you try to tell them something good that's going on in your life, and they like, okay, well, yeah, that's nice, and they don't give a damn, okay? Or they only want to come around, dear one, when something bad is going on. These are the same motherfuckers, dear one, that has been trying to destiny swap with you. They've been doing that janky ass juju, and the only reason why they want to come around is because they want to see, is it working? Come through, Spirit. That's for somebody. That's why they call you. That's why they call you, hey, girl. I ain't talked to you in a while. I just was calling to see how you was doing. I didn't want nothing. How everything going with your job? Did you get your promotion? How everything going with that relationship? Are y'all still good, girl? When you get married, girl? When you get engaged? When you gonna have some babies, girl? When you gonna make me an auntie? When you gonna make me TT or unk? Okay, yeah. You would think, dear one, that they calling because they really care about your ass. This is for somebody, my Lord. You would think that they call you because they really care about you. They really want to, continue to speak into you and encourage you. Hell no. They want to just find out what you got going on, dear one, so they can block it, because this is a destiny swapper. Okay, the more ammunition you give them, the more they got to work against you, the more they got to put your ass on the altar. Nah, I don't want you to have that. I don't want you to have that marriage. I don't want you to have that opportunity. I don't want you to, be in the industry. I don't want you to use your gift to be a singer, a dancer, a writer, a ratata. Nah, I don't want you to have that. I don't want you to relocate to a different community, because if you get out of this dead end ass, raggedy ass hometown, the right people are going to see you. The right people are going to connect with you. And we can't have that. You got to stay back here with us, goddammit. You can't go nowhere. Yeah, that's for somebody. This is why somebody trying real hard to keep you in that raggedy ass hometown. Somebody trying real hard. They want to block your blessing so you can stay under their roof. They can have control over you. Who is this for? Because you getting ready to get the hell up out of there. Because whoever this person is, dear one, they have been trying to destiny swap with you by limiting your mobility, limiting your visibility. Come through, Spirit. Limiting your stability. They trying to bring death to that. Because they know that if you get away, if you escape, if you get out, when they turn their head and they ain't looking, you're going and you ain't coming back. And what Spirit has for you, they motherfucking can't come. And what he got for you, it don't belong to them. It's yours. So they gunning for you, dear one, whoever you are. Okay? But you're gonna get out, okay? You're the type of person where, now listen here now, when good shit happen, you better keep your mouth shut. When somebody wink at you and give you an opportunity, when you get an opportunity to show up and show out, to show what you're working with, a talent, gift, a skill, some information, when somebody lifting you up to give you a helping hand, certain people, you better not tell. You better shut your mouth, okay? This would be the destiny swapper. You know who this person is, dear one, says Spirit. Because this is the type of person, when they go without not hearing from you for a while, or when they go without not getting that check-in, that weekend check-in, they got their own goddamn energy check-ins for your ass, okay? And you don't return their phone call, or you don't show up, or you turn down their invitation to the party, you don't want to go to the cookout, you don't want to do this or do that, and they get we rebuke the bitches. Don't you fucking try to block my throat chakra. The message will get out, ho. Fuck off. Come through, Spirit. This is the same person, dear one, where, you'll know this is the destiny swapper, because the minute that you pull back your energy, they not getting those daily, weekly check-ins. What's going on? Who in your life? Who you with? What you doing? Who you doing it with? They get very irate now. They get very beside themselves. They get pissed because they feel entitled to know what you got going on. Because if they don't know, they can't block you. They can't stop you. So they got to know, because you got to be stopped, dear one. But I'm hearing from Spirit, whoever you are, the sooner you know that this applies to you and you keep your mouth shut. Spirit said you got to play the game, baby. You playing chess, not checkers. You ain't got to tell everybody everything. Sometimes you got to be a good actor. Some of you guys, you're going into the industry to be an actor. So you might as well start practicing now. Come through, Spirit. Sometimes you got to know, how to, hold things close to your chest. How's your day going? Don't tell them, this happened, that happened. I got an audition, that. I'm moving out soon. It's been real. Nah, keep your damn mouth shut. They gonna fuck up your shit. What you do is you become a good actor. You say, well, auntie, mama, boo, bae, whatever the case may be, bestie, Nothing has come through yet, but I'm very hopeful. I know God is good and he going to see through me. He going to see me through and everything is going to work out. Just keep praying for me. Just keep holding out for me. I'm not going to give up. I know something going to break through, and then they walk away. Yeah, baby, that's right. That's right. Keep on praying. Keep hope alive. Go ahead on it. Call it out. Claim that thing. And then, they turn away and they smirking. Yeah, this motherfucking spell working. This bitch ain't going nowhere. Yeah, that this mofo ain't going nowhere over my dead body. Well, bitch, your wish is Spirit's command, ho, okay? Spirit said keep y'all mouth closed because you need to throw certain people off around you. Because you got something good coming in and they want to block it. This is your destiny swap, but they got to check in now. Find out you doing, who you with. These are the same motherfuckers that have put you on the altar. I'm praying for you, girl. I'm praying for you, guy. Keep on now. Yeah, they praying for your ass, all right. P-R-E-Y. Pray, not P-R-A-Y. And Spirit say until you are at a situation where you have the upper advantage in terms of, you're no longer under their roof. They're no longer funding something for you. They're no longer, for somebody, come through Spirit, they're no longer babysitting your child. Okay, they're no longer giving you a loan. Okay, yeah, they no longer are the person that hooked you up at that job. They're no longer the one that gave you that reference where they're holding up their arrogance. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have this. If it wasn't for me, come soon, bitch. Soon enough, you ain't gonna be able to say that, hoe. So say it now. Say it till your motherfucking throat fall off, okay? Because come soon, you're not gonna be able to say that. But in the meantime, come through Spirit. Okay, Spirit, get me out of the ethers now. I don't want to be here all day. In the meantime, in between time, y'all, Spirit says keep your mouth closed, okay? You gotta, play your position. You gotta be a good actor. Tell them what they want to hear, because they want to win. They just want to win. If you make them think ain't nothing coming in, if you make them think your breakthrough haven't come in yet, sometime they'll leave your ass the hell alone. Some could have happened real good in your life, real good that day. When you come in that house, you better put on your poker face. Wipe that goddamn smile off your face, girl. Wipe that smile off your face, guy. Go neutral. You gotta gray rock these motherfuckers. You can't let them know what you got going on. They already know what you're working with. They already know you tapped in. They already know you spiritually protected. They already know you blessed and highly favored. And then you come up in there with a smile on your face, and all they got to do with their raggedy janky asses to throw you off and say, you know what? I don't like the fact that you left that fork in the kitchen sink last night. You're so goddamn lazy. I let you stay here. I let your child stay here, and you just upset me. Get out. They waiting to say it. They're one they waiting to throw you. God, who is this for? Come through Spirit. They're waiting to throw you off your A game because they can sense it. They can feel it. God damn, a breakthrough is coming. And they looking for cues. They looking for that smile on your face. Yeah. They're looking for that pep in your step. Yeah. They're looking for you to run your mouth and tell them your business. Keep your mouth closed, okay? Because this person is a destiny swapper, and they have been trying to destiny swap with you. You don't need nobody to set you back, okay? You too far. You come too far. Ooh, I'm hearing an old school church song. I just can't give up now. Come too far from where I started from. Come through Spirit, that's for somebody. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. Come through Spirit. Your witch can sing the gospel too. Come through Spirit. My nana coming through, y'all. My shaman nana is coming through in this read. Yeah, that's one of her favorite songs. Come through, Nana. How you doing? But that's for somebody, okay? Spirit says, dear one, whoever you are, you've come too far to be blocked, to be stopped now by this destiny swapper, whoever they are. So just hold tight. In the meantime, keep your mouth shut, okay? That's for somebody. Okay, I'm going to turn it loose now. Get me out the ether, Spirit. Turn me loose. All right. All right. So that's you guys' tea, dear one. That's the tea that you need to set you free, okay? I see that 100, you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. I throw it right back at you. Thank you for the hearts. Love you back, okay? I'm going to give you guys some signs, y'all. All right? Then I'm going to say hi to a few of you guys in the chat. Then we're going to go on about our day, okay? All right, so here we go. Let's do it, Spirit. My Nana, I hear her chuckling. She said, baby, I'm surprised you was able to get through that song without getting emotional, because every time I used to sing that song with my Nana, that would be at a time when she was going through something or I was going through something, and how she would shake me out of that thing, or how I would shake her out of that thing. She would sing to me. I would sing to her. We would sing together. We would just break out. I could be in there sweeping the kitchen floor, and she could be up in there, cleaning off some greens or doing this or cutting some sweet potatoes, and she'll just look at me and break out singing. And that's when that was my cue to come on in. And I never come through, Spirit. I never at the time could finish the verse without getting emotional. And she said, that's all right, baby. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. Because it was all about the message in the song. The message was in the music, not in the delivery. But today, I finally was able to sing that. Help me, Spirit. I finally was able to get through that song, and Nana was like, ooh, you got through it, baby, without getting emotional. I just fucked it up. But at least I was able to get through the song. But anyway, dear one, that is the message for somebody, okay? Dang, did I give y'all signs yet? I'm in the ethers now. Okay, hold on. Come through, Spirit. For those of you guys where this message most resonates, you or they, dear one, could very well be a Pisces, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius. That's all I'm hearing. What else, Spirit? Virgo rising, Taurus moon, Scorpio moon. A lot of moons. Leo moon as well. Thank you, Spirit. And Leo rising. A lot of moons, because Spirit is saying a lot of this information for you guys was hidden, but Spirit has brought it to the surface. It has been exposed for you to see it at such a time as this, because you have some destiny swappers around you, and you got to play your position. You got to play chess, not checkers, because you're almost there, and you don't have time for nobody to set you back. You're too close to be set back, okay? So Spirit is saying, there's certain things you need to know so you can, govern yourself accordingly, so you won't have this destiny swapper who is around you, cause you to forfeit your destiny, to abort your path, your purpose, okay? That's for a lot of you guys out there, okay? All right, I'm going to turn it loose. Now that it came through, it made me emotional, damn it. All right, y'all, so let me look at the chat. Let me see what's going on up in here, okay? I'm going to say hi to just a few of you guys. I see a lot of you guys have come through, okay? And I thank you guys so very, very much for tuning in and tapping in with your girl, okay? To come and holler at your girl and get this tea that you need to set you free, okay? So let's see. Let's see what we got going on up in here. We have Sonia, 88, says hi. Hi, Sonia. How are you, love? Okay. We got Rico King. I recognize you, bro. What's up, King? King says, yes. Sing it, Queen. Well, thank you so much. Okay. Appreciate you. I'm so glad, King, that the reading resonated with you as well. Okay. Then we have Anel Barbosa. Anel Barbosa says hi. Hi, Anel. How are you, love? Okay. And then Nitty Gritty 1743. I love the name. Nitty Gritty says, it's everyone I even talk to. Shaking my head. And ain't that a damn shame, dear one? Okay, you're going to have to come out from around them and find you a new tribe. Find your people, dear one. Okay. Find people that are going to have your back instead of stab you in it. Come through, Spirit. Okay. It's coming. Okay. As you continue to raise your vibration, Spirit says, you're going to find yourself, you're going to start to attract more people that resonate with you, as opposed to people that just want to be with you to to use you, come through spirit to use you, or to, take something from you, okay? So that's for you, sweetheart, okay? And then we have Christina Galvez, 4805, says, my past person no longer has a place in my heart. I know that's right. I moved on. I know his selfish motives, my money, and my energy. His time has expired. He needs to go find a better job. I know that's right, dear one, because you ain't his gig. You ain't it, okay? Yes, indeed. Then we have Christina James says, hello, can you please tell me if I'll move to New Zealand next January? Also, can you tell me what the universe has to tell me? Thank you. Hi, Christina. Well, this particular live stream, love, Spirit did not give me the green light to do a yes/no oracle message question for you guys for free. But keep showing up, because you could find yourself at the right place at the right time. And then when I say that I'm going to choose one person to answer that question, dear one, it could be you, okay? So hold tight to your question, love, okay? Because, if it's meant to be, everything in divine time, I'm going to see you and I'm going to answer your question, okay? And I hope to see you more, okay? And I'm sure that you know by now, yes, dear one, I was doing a general reading, but it was a pick a card reading, okay? And coming soon, you guys keep looking out for my community post. And I'm going to let you guys know when are the certain days, like Sunday and Friday, where I'm going to say this is going to be the total live stream where we're going to do $10 super chat readings, okay? So all my international supporters and all of you guys who are in the States, you guys will get an opportunity to get a live stream reading in real time, okay? Just through a $10 super chat. And you can leave your questions in the chat and I'll do you guys a reading, a little quickie mini reading in real time, okay? I think that's going to be fun, and that's something that Spirit put on my heart, okay, for you guys. On Sundays, it's going to be like general questions you guys can ask, romance, love, career, health, whatever. And then on Fridays, it'll be exclusively about love, okay? So whether it be, you want to know about some janky love, is your ex still stalking you, or is that secret crush looking at you, or when your love coming, are you going to get married, or what the Spirit wants you to know in the love department? That's going to be on Fridays, because Friday is a Venus day. Venus represents love, okay? So I'm going to have something for you guys for the general, any topic, free for all, and then also specifically for love, okay? Because y'all know your girl don't really do a lot of love readings, I do a lot of love personal readings, okay? But as far as, on my channel, I'm called to get into the darkness and the ethers, okay? And so I do a lot of shadow work, a lot of shadow readings, okay? But I also do love readings too. So we're going to have some options for you guys. So hold tight for that, okay? Because, pretty soon all y'all going to need is just, a little $10, okay? Hi, Diane John. Thank you so much for that gift, love, okay? And that'll be the most convenient and the most economical read that you guys would be able to get, because the personal readings that I offer on my website is starting from 15 and up, okay? So this is a way for you guys to, stay on, your budget or what you got going on and still get your answers handed to you, okay? Still get that tea that you need, okay? And convenient and in real time, and you can go back to the live stream and look at it and hear it again and again and again, okay? So that's another benefit. So it's coming soon, okay? So y'all be on the lookout in the community post, okay? I'm going to scroll down, you guys. I see Deborah Huggins. Deborah says hello. Hi, Deborah. And I just see Yvonne Ma sent a gift. Thank you, dear one. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate that so much. Y'all, we had a roach in the chat, okay? And I had to get rid of the roach, okay? I was able to do it without missing a beat, okay? Yeah, and we're going to keep it moving, okay? Yeah, so we can get the messages out, okay? I don't know why the roaches always want to come over here. They love your girl. They groupies. They come over here. I guess they want a goddamn autograph or something. I don't know, okay? And then we got Vikia Morale 3976 says hello from Boston. Hello, love. How are you? I hope you're doing well over there in Boston. I hope the weather is nice. Okay, yeah. Then I see Cersei. Cersei representing the Sage Squad. What's up, Cersei? Also, you guys, members only is currently open. Okay, I will give you guys a community post announcement for it. I already have 7 videos already queued up for you guys to go and enjoy. And then bi-weekly, I'll be, giving you guys more members only readings, tarot and divination readings, okay? Just for exclusively for my members only or the Sage Squad, okay? So I welcome you guys to join my members only, okay, as well, all right? Then we have Chris Decker, 1443. Chris Decker says, it was a female, high masculinity. You just told the story of my life. The last 6 years, the day she left, less than 5 minutes, my energy hit me like a truck. Oh, wow. I was ready to go. All energy was back. Wow. What a testament. Yeah, destiny swappers are very real, very real. And you can tell, dear one, because, you could be doing so well without them. And the minute they come into your life, all your blessings, all your energy, your health, and everything goes to shit. And whoever that person is, dear one, that is literally feeding off of you, they go higher. They get promotions. They get advancements. People start checking for them. They get a lot of opportunities. It's definitely a destiny swap, okay? Absolutely. I'm so glad, though, that you got your energy back, Chris, okay? Yeah. Let me scroll down some more, you guys. There's no way I'm going to be able to get to all of these beautiful comments here. Let me just get one all the way down at the bottom. Okay, I see Eric Green 2264 says, yes, Queen, you on point with it. Well, thank you so much, love. I appreciate you very much, okay? I'm so glad that the reading resonated with you guys, okay? And I welcome you guys to the Vibe Tribe. You guys are welcome here, okay, to come and get that tea that you need to set you free, okay? You can come and get it on a daily. I want you guys to check it out when I do my premiered scheduled videos on sometimes Saturdays and Sundays, or Saturdays and Mondays. Again, check my community posts and turn on your noties, okay? Or whether you guys, I'm giving you an opportunity to get $10 super chats that's coming soon for the mini readings, or whether you join my members only. I want to let you guys know, or thank you, Spirit. Spirit says, or also if you guys want to purchase a personal reading via my website, okay? And if you guys would like to do that, okay, quick plug, okay, all you got to do is email your girl at WizdomandSage@gmail.com. That's WIZDOM and sage@gmail.com. And then write personal reading in the subject line to get the party started, okay? So all of that information is in my bio. It's also in the description box of every video, okay? Very clear, very straight to the point for you guys, okay? So I got a lot of ways for you guys to get at me, to access me, and just to let you guys know that I'm here. And you don't have to do this spiritual journey by yourself, okay? You're not alone, okay? Now, it may look like it's a lot of us online because, we're all kind of congregated together. But when you go out into the real world, dear one, as you know, we're very, very rare. People like us, people like your girl Sage, the witches, the wizards, the high vibrational ones, okay? The high priestesses, the brujerias, the this and the that, okay? You'll be very hard pressed to just find us all out there in public, all willy-nilly, because we don't get down like that. We're very, very cloaked. You might walk next to us or in front of us and you'll never know who we are, okay? But, even in that sense, dear one, sometimes you guys feel like you're all alone. You feel like you don't have no one to talk to. You can't talk to your mother. You can't talk to, sometimes whoever you're dating. You can't talk to people at your job, your workmates, or, you guys are online. You could maybe perhaps be a little bit isolated. And so, sometimes you feel alone. And it's very important for you guys to know that you're not alone. If there's something that you've been through, going through, or even about to go through, there's someone, dear one, behind you that has gone through it, or someone in front of you that is about to, okay? And you need to know that, you're not in this world alone. You're not on this journey by yourself, okay? And that's why your girl Sage is here, all right? So I want to let you guys know that, all right? All right, y'all. So I'm about to turn it loose, y'all, because I've been up in the ethers for a long time, okay? All right, I've been loving y'all a long time, okay? So now, y'all, I want you guys to go on and enjoy the rest of your beautiful day, evening, morning, noon, or night, whatever time that it is in your neck of the woods, okay? Be safe, okay? And be loved, all right? And until next time, you guys, stay beautiful, stay blessed, and stay great. Peace.